Let's be real here. Most of us bought these headphones out of pure curiosity. Why in the world is Apple charging $550 for a pair of headphones? Well, let's find out. Before we get right into this review, I asked you guys on Instagram, how do you feel about Apple charging $550 for a pair of headphones? And here's some of the responses that I got. Fred said, they need to drop the price tag to $300, then I'll be interested. I kind of agree with that statement. If these were from the $300 to $400 price range, that would actually be doable, but it's Apple here and we shouldn't be surprised that they're charging this much for a pair of headphones. Matt sent a bunch of clown emojis, so he thinks Apple's a joke for charging that much for a pair of headphones. Jazz is like, how do I feel about people buying $550 headphones? That is low-key true, but for some reason they're sold out everywhere, so people clearly don't mind that price tag. Tylee said, that's ridiculous for glorified Beats headphones. That's high-key true. Like, these are definitely glorified Beats headphones since Apple owns Beats, of course. So you would think it would be around that same price range as some Beat headphones or Beats headphones, however you want to call it. But they're not. They're probably, close to almost twice the price as some of the headphones, but we're not going to get into that. Will said $350 is more realistic. Very true. Vic said classic Apple. That's also true. And then Chris, Young JC, he doesn't have a name on here. He said, me personally, I think that's a bit too much for a pair of headphones. But if I had a lot of money, then I would consider purchasing it. So it looks like people have a little bit of some mixed opinions. Some people think that $550 is a little bit ridiculous. And then some people are like, if I can afford these headphones, I would definitely purchase them. And like I said, they're sold out everywhere. So clearly people don't mind spending $550 for a pair of headphones. I believe in paying for quality, whether it be quality work that I'm contracting out or quality materials from a new pair of shoes that I'm copying. It all matters to me. That's why I appreciate the design language of Apple products. Although they might be overpriced from a functionality standpoint, there's no denying that you're actually getting your money's worth as far as the build quality. And once again, that's a case with the Apple AirPods Maxes. The cold to the touch aluminum body not only looks premium, but it also feels like a $550 pair of headphones. The shape of the aluminum ear cups remind me of a modernized take on a vintage pair of headphones. I absolutely love the way the aluminum curves down the mesh ear cushioning. It almost reminds me of two giant pair of Apple Watches from the side. Am I the only one who sees that? The stainless steel frame complements the mic cutouts on these headphones, and I love the mesh ear cups and headband. It kind of looks futuristic in my opinion. Overall, I gotta say, these are the best designed and built headphones I've tested in quite a while. The AirPods Maxes are on the heavier side of things, weighing at 384 grams. These are slightly heavier than the pair of Neurophone headphones I have, which are using a metal body as well. But I have to say, Apple did a pretty good job at weight distribution with the mesh headband. However, I am concerned on these headbands staining after a while, so I'm curious to see how they hold up in the long run. Despite these headphones' weight, they're actually pretty comfortable for long listening sessions. The mesh memory foam ear cups feel really good. I really like the fact that Apple made these ear cups extremely easy to replace. It's as simple as just pulling them off since they're stuck magnetically. I'm happy they didn't go with any leather materials because from my experience, they tend to pill over time. With that said, Apple is charging $70 for replacements. Yeah, I appreciate the fact that they're interchangeable and you can switch between different colors, but seriously, $70 for some ear cushionings? Like, that's pretty ridiculous to me, so I'm looking forward to aftermarket options whenever those are out. Now, something else that's pretty ridiculous is this case or whatever it is that's included in the box. Let's take a moment and acknowledge the design of this case. Like a quick moment. Do you guys see this? Somebody literally thought this through. I have so many questions for the design team behind this case because this actually had to go through so many different people till it was released to the public, and they still released it to the public. Why? This is not even a case at this point. This is an ear cup cover because this is not protecting anything. I don't even know anymore. On top of this weird case, there's no power button on these headphones, and you can't even really turn them off. They only go on standby mode when you put them in the case or if they're not being used for a few hours. So, do the Apple AirPods Maxes sound $550? Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, they sound absolutely amazing. I really like the sound signature. These headphones do a really good job at separating instruments and different sounds. The overall sound signature is definitely not on the bassy side of things, which is a good thing for some people because the low end never overpowers the mids and the highs. But if you're a bass lover, you're not gonna be that impressed with these headphones. Don't get me wrong now, the bass is present, but it's not as punchy as I expected, especially keeping in mind Apple owns Beats. I have to say I thoroughly enjoyed listening to genres like R&B and pop. You can really hear how good these headphones are at separating instruments. Rap and hip hop sounds really good as well, but I honestly expected a little bit more bass. Now, I put these headphones side by side with other active noise canceling headphones I own, ranging from $300 to $400. I have to say the Apple AirPods Maxes noticeably did a better job at blocking out more ambient noises. And by the way, the transparency mode is so fire. The best I've heard on any active noise canceling headphones, with the newer phone headphones coming at a close second. The mics do a really good job. Like, I feel like they're low-key better than my ears, because when I put these on, my voice sounds a little bit louder and I'm able to hear certain noises that I typically don't catch on a day-to-day basis. Like, I'll be walking and I could literally hear my feet rubbing across the carpet. It's so trippy and it works really well. And the spatial mode immerses you into movies and TV shows. I enjoyed watching a lot of Netflix on these. Apple's claiming about 20 hours of usage, which I can respectively say is pretty accurate from a heavy to light usage. I haven't charged these headphones for almost a week now, and I'm still at 20% of battery life left. I don't like the fact that Apple included a lightning port to charge these headphones. In my opinion, they should have switched these over to USB-C because 2 to 3 years from now, you know they're gonna remove the lightning port from all of their devices and you're gonna be stuck with that cord to just use on these headphones. In conclusion, from a design perspective, the AirPods Maxes honestly feel and look $550 worth. But from a sound quality perspective, they're not all that, to be honest. That's coming from somebody who owns/tested over 10 pairs of quality headphones close to this price range. With that said, regardless of that ridiculous price tag, people are still going to buy these headphones. Like I said earlier, they're literally sold out everywhere. I think I'm gonna stick with my V-Moda crossfade wireless headphones for now. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. This has been Victor Kamanga with another Everything Technology video. If you want to see what I do outside of these YouTube videos, you can check me out on my Instagram at Victor's Vids. You can find me on that same social media handle, on Twitter, and even on my Facebook page as well. But other than that, that's been it. If you have any questions or feedback, leave it down in the comment section. I'll be there responding to all of you guys as soon as this video is over. Looking forward to seeing all of you in the next video. Bye.